I'm Laurie Adams with Crockett Communications in Austin, Texas. Using this video, I'll familiarize you with some of the features of the Samsung Xchange product. Not to be confused with Microsoft Xchange, Xchange for Samsung is a powerful software tool that integrates your computer with your telephone. The original video was recorded by Chris, another Samsung affiliate in the UK, so you will notice the UK telephone number format in the demo. Note, however, that all the functionality is the same. I've simply provided voiceover with an American rather than a British accent for clarity. Within Samsung Xchange, there are three main functions. First, the ability to dial from virtually anywhere within your computer environment. Second, the presence window and call controls that allow you to see what's happening with other users on your system and also give you phone call control from your desktop. Third is integration to third-party contact management, or CRMs, so you can pop those records based on the caller ID of the incoming call. So first, we'll have a look at the dialing product that allows you to dial from virtually anywhere. Here is an example of a website that, like many, provides telephone numbers. The Samsung Xchange software has underlined the telephone numbers. So when a user clicks on a number, a small window pops up showing that the software is now controlling the desk phone and the call is being placed. Another area we can dial from is Microsoft Outlook contacts. The Samsung Xchange software will automatically insert a dial button for you. And when you click it, again, your speakerphone will activate and place this call for you. Of course, you can pick up your handset if you'd like. Another way to dial from Microsoft Outlook contacts is to use the telephone icon at the top of the page. A user can simply click on that and launch the Start Call option, and the user's telephone will automatically place the call. There are other applications you can dial from as well. An example of another database here, ACT, has the telephone dial buttons available as well. A user can point and click to place a call. The same functionality is also available for cloud-based CRMs like Salesforce, a widely used CRM. A user can view some recently dialed numbers and just point and click, and that will take the user's telephone off hook to process the call. So users can dial from websites, from third-party CRMs, and with clipboard dialing, by highlighting a number, right-clicking to copy, and launching the clipboard dialing balloon, as you can see here. Right-click, copy, and the phone will automatically go off hook to place the call to the highlighted number selected. If there is a phone number within an email, again, all the user needs to do is highlight the phone number, right-click to copy, go to clipboard dialing at the bottom right, and the user's phone will then make this call. The Xchange software can easily pop a record from a third-party CRM. On an incoming call, Samsung Xchange will look at the inbound caller ID and perform a database lookup to provide the matching record or records. A user will see an icon or icons showing each of the databases where a match identified, such as Microsoft CRM, Outlook Contacts, and ACT are found. So the user can choose which of the database records to view as they answer the incoming call. Once the call is active, the user has the ability to place the call on hold, transfer the call, either by announcing the call or screen transfer or blind transfer. So users don't have to wait until they've taken a call and requested information from a caller in order to then manually look up the caller's information in the CRM database. They can automatically pop this information on the screen before they've actually even engaged with the caller. Samsung Xchange presence and call control dramatically advance common phone functions to simplify traditional communications processes. In the tray of the user's desktop, there is a little green icon, and by right-clicking on this, the user can click on any telephone number and press Enter to place a call. There are also recently dialed numbers, and a user can just point and click to redial them. And users have the ability to set their availability for coworkers to see, available in a meeting or out of the office, for example, and this information will appear in the presence window for others to see, along with other information about user status, as we'll see shortly. There is an address book, and by clicking on the address book, the user has the ability to search across multiple databases, providing all the matches from various associated CRMs, so that they can choose where to just point and click after searching for a contact phone number. There is call history, providing more records and a bit more detail than the recent call log. It shows whether the call was inbound or outbound, the date and time of the call, the telephone number, and of course you can point and click to dial a number in the call history. And if the telephone number is associated with a database record, a user can bring up the contacts record. Users can see the duration of each call and also whether the call was answered or missed. The presence window will show when coworkers are on the phone. No one here is on the phone because all the icons are green. An inbound call to a user will show as flashing red, and once answered will turn solid red. A call on hold will be flashing orange. The presence window shows users' extension numbers and name and departments, and user state. So remember how we've seen how users can set their availability. You can see that this extension is currently in the demo room and available, but users can easily and quickly update their status or presence information. Users also have the ability to make changes to presence information by clicking on the top left icon. The voicemail column gives message waiting information. Off means the user doesn't have any unlistened to voicemail messages, and on means they do have unheard messages in their voicemail box. So here you can see that Chris has call forwarded to extension 539, which is the extension for voicemail, and he has some new unheard voicemail messages. The contact area will show inbound and outbound calls. If a phone number is in your database, the name will appear here. If not, it will show the telephone number. If it's an inbound call, you see an arrow coming into the extension and the telephone number or the person's name. On the right, you have the message column, and you can simply provide specific information here, what you want others to see. So users can see here that Charmaine is involved with inventory, Chris is working in the demo room on an Xchange release, and they're recording an Xchange video clip in the demo room. And the information can easily be changed or updated. Users can see here that Greg is working on a PowerPoint presentation and Frank is involved in testing with a service provider. A simple right click will provide for other information that can appear on the screen as well. Coming back to the message area, this doesn't actually have to be information that you insert, as the software has the ability to sync with the user's Outlook calendar, and whatever is in the Outlook calendar will appear here instead. Right-clicking will provide the option to make a call, and what you see here is an outbound call from the demo room to Greg. So you can see the outbound call from the demo room and the inbound call to Greg. So Greg is hung up, and this call has ended, and we can now see an outbound call from Greg. And as soon as that call begins ringing, it will display the name of the person being called. In this case, Greg to Greg, as Greg has called his mobile number from his desk phone to demonstrate. Next, Greg will place a test call to a random number, and this telephone number will be displayed. Now, Chris will be placing a call from his cell phone to the office, and when he hears the auto attendant option 2 for sales, he will press 2. So now you see the extensions that ring for sales calls lighting up. So this call is ringing on Greg's phone, Chris's phone, Steve's phone, and Charmaine's phone. So the calls are all ringing in red until someone takes that call, which Greg did. Here you can see how easily a call can be transferred from the Samsung Xchange software. When a call comes in, there is a call preview provided on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, allowing a user to simply answer the call and, of course, pop the associated database record of this caller. And by clicking a button, transfer the call. If the user wants to transfer the caller to someone in their presence window, a simple right-click provides the option to transfer the call or make a consultation transfer to speak with the other user before completing the transfer. So you can see some of the most powerful time-saving features of the Samsung Xchange product, what we call computer telephony integration, and this is software available for PC and for Mac with Samsung Xchange. Thank you for your time.